Getting back after 2 weeks and a slowdown chapter it is. Well, it can't be helped really. I guess some things just have to be prepared. But at least where it seems that a lot of the, well, headliners, or at least the artificial level users, really do have names. And let me tell you, oh, they are so ugly. But this chapter did answer one question, so to speak. Turns out the Kusiki family clan are way more ancient than we thought. Well, not maybe ancient is the wrong word. Benevolent, maybe? Well, we'll see. Yes, it's me, the angry anime fan, and yes, this is finally One Piece 914 of the chapter. First off, we see another cover page. Strangely, however, it doesn't look like Olympus. Who is that guy with the coat and the bag? Is that Bellamy, or is that someone else? I mean, he didn't become a member of the fleet, so I don't know. Either way, Tama is cured of the poison, but she is of course not free of it all. But she's still hungry, and we're also more introduced to Kiku, who is revealed to talk with the male Sesha. Can't say I like that, but that doesn't really matter so much. It also shows something that wasn't shown in the first time she was introduced. Apparently, she's very tall. She's even taller than Zoro, who himself is pretty tall. Then again, Brook is the tallest member of the Straw Hat crew. Yeah, I think he is the tallest. Is he only rivaled by Jinbei? Well, Jinbei hasn't formally joined yet. Whatever. She has tended to Zoro's wounds, and she introduced herself as Ukuki and revealed to Tokusesha. Tama refuses the food because, well, she's humble that way, she's prideful that way. So in the end, uh, the owner actually shows a very little bit. uh, Usuru is her name. Shows a little bit hot-tempered side. Something like, "Oh, don't go. Never mind. Do you know how long it took to prepare this food?" For prideful people that refuse food. That is the perfect way to actually tell them, "Just shut up and eat it." I mean, Sanji is somewhat similar. So, well, Otama eats it and she feels it's delicious. And as because it's actually, but she still feels humbled at the fact that she felt bad for the master of having to do all this. Later on, Otama falls asleep as Usuru begins to explain the history of the girl and the, well, not merely the girl. She says that what Otama come from, but she begins to explain the shogun history as well as the history of Wano. As she explains that the reason why this is called the towns of leftovers is because they are forced to purchase leftover and rotten food. As Luffy and Zoro introduce himself, and it turns out, well, Zoro calls himself still Zoro Yoro, while he successfully managed to call Luffy Taro. But of course, Otsuro sees through that gaze immediately, especially since they're not really hiding their thing. Either way, it's revealed, but the most interesting thing here about this chapter is what Osoro says. She points towards a hill where the smoke does not rise above it, revealing that the smoke that's surrounding uh, Wano is actually one of the reasons why it's still polluted. Um, and according to Utsuru, it was a castle on top of that hill that was called Olden Castle, because 20 years ago, Kosuke Oden was the shogun, or at least ruled over Wano. The Kosuke clan, that now Momo's mm, Momonosuke's comment about becoming the shogun makes even more sense. It was his birthright. Although technically 20 years ago is way before he was even born. But it's very likely that Odin was it. But now when I think about it, 20 years ago, wasn't Roger executed then? Is it possible that Orochi took power when Odin left Wano in order to travel around the world, or did he travel around the world with Roger after Orochi somehow usurped the throne. Well, that's not revealed yet. She actually says that there used to be a lot of farms here around them. It was a paradise. However, now that Orochi is governing that farm, and Kaido's troops are building factories, their ingredients are rotten, and this is just a leftover town. It's during this time a arrow almost hits Zoro, but Zoro managed to stop it. As we see a new gifter who is called Batman, who actually has a smiley that allows him to turn into a bat, although not exactly. He has bat wings and bat ears. And it's revealed that despite working for uh, Kaido, I mean, he has a intro box that looks very similar to the Wano people. But what I meant to say is that I won't let anyone talk bad about the Shogun. If he's working for Kaido, then maybe the Beast Pirates really are loyal to Shogun Orochi's cause. I found that very strange. Well, either way, and apparently there have been some themes at the farms a week ago. It's very unlikely that's Zoro, but I have a feeling I know who it was. And then suddenly Tama is kidnapped by another gifter, Gazelle Man, who has a gazelle smiley devil fruit, and he dresses just like an Okama. It's for some strange reason they're kidnapping Tama for something else. I mean, she did speak bad about the Orochi as well, but I have a feeling it's something else. So, well, either way, Uki and Zoro and Luffy all jumps on the dog as it's revealed, as Uki does indeed reveal that she is a samurai, and reveals that they are heading towards a government district where three headliners reside: Hawkins, Hold'em, and Speed. I mean, that means these are not headliners because they have Bat and Gazelle Man, but Hold'em and Speed are another headliners, and Hawkins is there as well. Headliners are the more stronger forces of it all. But how Kiku is a samurai, no idea. But I guess she abandoned her female identity or something. So, well, either way, and it also appears that Master Hold'em is a lion artificial devil fruit user, because as Gazelman contacts him and says that they have the girl that cat tame the baboon. Yeah, I think that's maybe the reason why they capture her. It's although it's not confirmed, it's implied that Otama's Dango devil fruit can very likely tame wild animals. Perhaps they're intending to use her ability to tame more wild beasts so they can attack people. But then the team of heroes break into the Baccarat district where government officials and pirates terrorize. And of course, Luffy and Zoro can only smile with delight. After all, for them, there's nothing more enjoyable than the thrill of the fight. Unfortunately, things will not be as easy as they think, as we finally see Law again, and he is also dressed up as a samurai, or at least in a kimono, as the Beppo reveals that they have broken into the Baccarat district. And we all know that they're gonna cause trouble, so Law says they have to stop those idiots. Oh, Law, you cannot stop these idiots. Because when other idiots, evil people, have mm, done things, then, well, you know what happens. But yeah, this Shogun Orochi, the only real interesting part for me this chapter is revealed that the Kosuke clan actually has deeper roots in Wano than I thought. First they built the Poneglyph, and now it's revealed they were the original shoguns of, or at least the rulers of Wano. That explains the hatred towards the Kosuke clan even more. But Shogun Orochi, you haven't even shown yourself yet, and I'm beginning to hate you more and more and more. He apparently doesn't tolerate anyone talking back to him. Now, if that doesn't show cruelty, I don't know what is. I cannot wait for your death, or at least your defeat. I mean, he hasn't even shown himself yet, and I already hate him a lot. So, well, yeah, that's basically the chapter. Other than the reveal that the of the Kosuke clan and the return of Law, who is indeed revealed to be in Wano and together with his friends there, I guess the alliance is still gonna happen. Other than that, though, there's nothing really remarkable about this chapter. But you give me your thoughts if you have any. Like and subscribe and talk if you want to. See you later.